Ideal foods to cleanse our intestines. The liver's job is to extract nutrients from ingested foods so that later they can be absorbed by the body. The small intestine has a length of 5 to 7 meters, the large intestine measures between 1 meter and 1.5 meters, and the intestines often suffer maladies such as constipation, irritation, and inflammation. In this article, we will recommend some foods that help prevent and cure some of the ailments that the intestines can suffer. To properly achieve desired results, the first thing to do is to do a detoxification, since the intestines accumulate residuals that can obstruct normal transportation of the stools, and thereby store up toxins that irritate, inflame, and congest the colon. When the intestine is completely cleansed and purified, it is only necessary to perform weekly maintenance, a cleanse every year, and a healthy diet to achieve healing little by little. Cleansing the intestines daily with food. No better remedy exists to effectively cleanse the intestine than proper foods and nutrients. In fact, food is the only form of cleansing our intestines long-term and definitively. Among the foods that can cleanse the intestine we certainly find fruits, vegetables, fiber, and water, and in this list there does not appear any food of animal origin, nor yogurt, even though it is highly recommended to restore intestinal flora. Fruits and vegetables. In the fruit category, we will find the highest quantity of vitamins to obtain energy and strengthen our immune system, and they possess a large amount of fiber and antioxidants. Take care in choosing fruits not to eat those containing lots of sugar, like apples, citrus fruits, papaya, etc. We can find minerals that maintain the balance of our body in vegetables, and they also contain a good amount of fiber. Choose stalks, like alfalfa, celery, and the most leaves possible to be able to calmly chew and help the small intestine heal little by little. Cereals, legumes, and nuts. These foods are the group that give us fiber and which help us increase the amount of iron in the blood. They increase peristalsis in the intestine, forming a sort of protection in the entire digestive system to avoid getting sick as often over a period of time. Algae. Psyllium husk and spirulina are perfect for absorbing absolutely all the toxins they find in the intestine, as well as forming a lubricant gel for the feces. Eating algae frequently, but with moderation, can solve problems of constipation, irritable bowel, sluggish intestine, and can also purify the blood from the intestine. Omega fatty acids and extra virgin oils. We can find omega fatty acids in avocado, olive oil, grapeseed oil, or sunflower seed oil, and they were excellent for cleansing our intestines. These foods also lubricate and nourish the intestine, as well as having the capacity to convert insoluble fiber to easily digestible fiber. Water. Water is the best ally in intestinal health and in all the body uses water to hydrate, regulate body temperature, and cleanse each and every organ, including the intestine. Water is really important in the intestinal cleansing and healing process. Habitual drinking of enough water frees us from toxins and purges residues that have been inside our colon for years. Weekly plan for cleansing the intestines. To do a proper maintenance on our colon, during the day, we should drink a lot of water, eat whole fruits without juicing them, and eat raw, well-washed vegetables. We should do this over a period of 24 hours. Foods that can be used for the annual cleanse. In the same way you do the weekly cleanse, you can do a routine annual cleanse, and this you will achieve by increasing the duration to an entire week, eating whole fruits and raw vegetables, and you can add green tea with no sugar before breakfast, as well as drinking a lot of natural water at room temperature. As you can see, detoxification of the body does not require much time or strange foods. It just requires careful persistence and healthy routines and eating only the indicated foods with moderation, and in this way, you can maintain your intestines healthy and detoxified.